Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm SIG Solo and today is the Lucky Dice 1296 shave number 10. Number 10. And the theme for today is cheap razors. So I found some razors online that I bought very cheap and I haven't tried most of them yet. So in the name of the good service, I'm putting myself at risk for all of you folks to see. So six razors, 6 blades, 6 brushes, boar brushes. You know, I might fail a lot again, but I'll give it a shot again. And then pucks, because they tend to use best for me when I use the boar brushes. Not that I'm any good at it. Still, I suck at it. But if you're a new viewer, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back, nice to have you here. And if you are a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we will be starting with the brushes because they need a little time to soak. So the first brush for today is one I got for free when I bought and Frank's shaving vendor gave me this for free. So it has, you see, it's cracked, but I got it for free and it's boar and well, I have never used this before. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the Omega travel brush. You've seen it a couple of times already. Never used it on film, used it once outside of filming and I would say it gave me some trouble. So I'm really setting myself up to fail today. This is number 2. Number 3 is the one I failed with. It's the Leia Omega brush and it's a boar. It's getting a little better, but well, let's see how it goes. That's number 3. Number 4 is my trusted Omega Boarazo Omega boar brush. I've used this a lot and usually I get an okay lather with it, but still face lathering and boar brushes, well, I'm setting myself up to fails just for you guys. Setting myself up to fail just for you guys. Okay. Number 5 is the Zenith boar brush. It's a vintage one. I won in a PIF, a pay it forward thing on the Against the Grain forum. So I've only used it once. And it was right at the beginning of my journey, so I would say I failed miserably. Okay, and number 6 is actually my favorite boar brush. I'm getting to like this a little, well, a lot, maybe even. It's the Smoke 830 Hereditas, the 2020 version of the Excelsior that people always talk about and love and so on. You can see it's getting a little more broken in here. But that's number 6, and that's the one I'm really hoping for today. Okay, so here's the dice. For new viewers, I roll the dice, and whatever it goes with from 1 to 6, I use in this shave. I don't know, I don't plan ahead, I don't cheat, I don't know anything. So, let's see how it goes. That was a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it's this one again. Lucky me. Is the Boarazo Omega boar brush, and I have used this already in shaves. So let me just get the water a little hot. So let's see, is the water hot? Yes. There you have it. Into the crystal ball. Oh yeah, this is teasing me a little. There you have it. And as always, this is not plastic, this is ceramic. Okay, let's move on to the razors. I have some razors I've shown you before and some that are completely new from China and I haven't tried. Very cheap, and well, I may be cutting myself a lot today. Let's see how it goes. The first one is the Rockwell Rookie, the R1. I used that some weeks ago, well, a month ago, and it did okay. I told you that it was said that this was impossible to cut yourself with, and then I did. So you know, I do it all for you. This is number 1, the Rockwell R1. The next, oh yeah, and the price on this when I bought it was $17. Okay. The next one was $19, and that's the Feather Popular, and it's plasticky. You can hear it rattle, maybe. When you open it, it's a twist to open. See, it's a rattlesnake. Not that it bites that much, but, well, that's number 2. Number 3 I've never used before is the Wilkinson Sword Classic. And this came to me for $10, okay? It's a 3-piece razor made entirely of plastic, except for the metal core in the handle. So it's lightweight. Never used it before, so, well, I may be failing terribly, but $10. Number 4 is the most expensive one in this lot, and it's the Gillette King C Gillette razor that came out a year and a half ago. I bought this for $19, so it's the most expensive one. I've used this some, and I kind of like it. It's the heaviest one of them all, and this is the only one I've used regularly of all these. But yeah, King C Gillette, and I paid, I think, $18 or $19 for it, didn't I? $17, I don't remember, thereabout. Okay, and then the first of the Chinese ones. It came in this package. I just took it out, and it was $4, and it's called the Remay, and it had a blade with it that I haven't used. I haven't used this either. It's a really poor quality, I would say, compared to the others. 3-piece razor made entirely of, I don't know, Samac or something. I don't know, I haven't used it. That's number 5. And number 6 is the Nanyi. This came in a nice travel box with a little mirror in it. See? So, this is a twist to open. I didn't even take the plastic off the top of it yet. And this was, the other was $4 and this is $5. So, came to me all the way from China. It took 8 weeks or so. Okay, so let's see, that was number 6. Let's see which one I will be using today. That was a 3. So that's the Gillette Wilkinson plastic, the classic one, $10. Okay, moving on to the blades. And I have taken 6 blades that are not that expensive. You get a good bargain on them. I don't know about the qualities, that's debatable, of course, but I've chosen 6 that you can get a lot of very cheaply. Okay, and the first one is the Derby Extra. Okay, you have it with a green wrapper with 5 in it, and you have it in this blue one with 10 in it, and it's the same blade. And I got 100 blades of these for $8, so that's cheap. That's cheap. I've never used this blade before. So the next one is almost as cheap, and it's the same, from the same manufacturer. It's the Derby Premium, and I paid $10 for 100 of these. So I used this a couple of weeks ago. It's a great, I like this blade. I only used it that one time that you saw me use it. Okay. The next one is a divider, because people either hate it or they love it. That's the Blackie, the Treat Carbon with the black blade. It's mild but yet efficient, some say it cuts like a spoon. I don't know, I will be using it today for the second time. First time I used it was in my R41 Muley, and it didn't cut me. It was actually very nice. So that's number 3. Number 4 is a new blade I just got recently. I've used it once, it was nice, I would say. It's the Gillette Winner, and it's made for the Indian market, and it's extremely cheap in India. I got 100 of 10, you get 55 and 55 for, I think I paid $10 for the 110, delivered from India. So still a little more expensive, but cheaper, because I have to get them sent here to Greenland. Okay, and another interesting thing with this blade is that it goes to 11. It has 11 blades in it, 10 and then one extra. So it goes to 11. Some of you might know that reference. If you don't, well, look it up. It goes to 11. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5 is one of my all-time favorite blades, and it's very cheap. This is the Gillette, the Treat Platinum. And I got 200 of these for $12, and so those are the cheapest one in this bunch here. And I like this blade because it's sharp enough and it's very smooth. So I use this a lot. This is in my top 3 favorite blades. The Treat Platinum, and that's number 5. Number 6 has been in the lot many times but never chosen. Maybe it will today. I haven't tried it yet. It's the Dorco Prime, made in Vietnam. Okay, I'm told that this is as sharp as many of the sharp ones, but I haven't tried it. So that's number 6. So let's roll the lucky dice. Okay, that was a number 1. So that's the Derpy Extra, blade. I will unwrap it immediately. It's the first use of it, of course. And let's see, I don't even know how it looks. Here it is in the wrapper. Okay, let's see. It says Derpy Extra Super Stainless. I don't know if you can see it. There you have it. Okay, and then into the razor. The twist to open 3-piece. This feels more like a 2-piece. Well, I'm sorry. This is a 2-piece. I'm sorry. Okay, so what you do is you place the blade on top here. I don't know if you see that. It's on top. And then you put this back on. And I've seen online on YouTube videos that you should be careful not over tightening this knot, because it's made of plastic. There is no overhang here. I like that. So looks like an ugly car from the 80s. You know, all the Fords, funny benders and stuff. Okay, here you have it. Let's see. I see the plate. Great reveal there. Okay, there you have it. Okay, and finally, the soaps. And I have 6 soaps that are pucks, all but one, because I didn't have 6 different pucks that I would like to try with the boar brush. Okay, and the first one today is the one I used last week. It's the shaving soap from Matas, and I will be using the puck today, not scraping, scooping into a bowl and ruining an other brush. This is number 1. And why do I say ruining another brush? Because you see it in the background. You see it here. I was unable to rescue it. Whatever I did killed it. So I'm sorry, but I killed the brush. My first one. So it gets the honorable spot up here watching us. Okay, the Matas soap was number 1. The number 2 is the only one that's not actually a puck, but I love this scent so much. So I don't know if I can, what do you call it? Load up from this, but I'll give it a shot, and I might fail. But that's the Cella Red. Okay, the almond scented one. And as always, number 3 is the Purasso, and this is the Purasso Red with the sandalwood and shea butter scent. I always have to have some sandalwood scent in the lot. And this is number 3. Number 4 is the Clubman Pinot puck. I've never used this from the puck, only scooped from it, so it will be funny to see me fail today using this. That's number 4. Has a great scent. Number 5 is my favorite, or one of them. Well, I have 2 favorites, but this is maybe the top one. It's the Eucalyptus and Menthol Purasso Green, and I'll be using the puck with this. That's number 5. Number 6 is the Purasso White for sensitive skin. And it's the one with oatmeal and green tea. And a little menthol, as one of you corrected me when I said I made a mistake about it. There's a little menthol in this too. But the main ingredients or scents in this is oatmeal and green tea. That will be number 6. And I hope for 5 or 6, I think. But let's see. Let's roll the lucky dice. And that's a number 5. Oh, that's great. It's this one. So, let me just clear the table here. Getting ready. Okay. And before I move on, top of the morning to you. This is a morning shoot, so a little coffee. Oh yeah, that's great. Let's get this soap, a little hot water just to make it ready for all this. Okay, I'll wet my face. Oh, this water is too hot. Think, SIG, think. Okay. Yeah. So, how you all been doing? Okay, I see. Oh yeah, that's great, isn't it? Let me just close the door. Don't need it open. Okay, so there you have it, saturated. And let's go to the puck. Already everywhere, as always, when you use these. The scent hits your nose. This is great. I just love this soap. Maybe because this was the first soap I bought. Okay, brush loaded. Let's get the rest of the soap up here to use. Not that much. Yeah. And as you know, I always have trouble using boar brushes on my face, and that's what I will be doing today. So, setting myself up to fail with a razor I've never used before. You know how it is. And as always, everything has been paid for, ordered by me and paid for by me. Nothing has been gifted, nothing has been rewarded or anything. Everything is my doing. Everything is bought by me, okay? So, no freebies for me. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. It sure is a little dry, isn't it? And people sometimes comment on my lathering up on my face that I should add more water. So I will be trying that today. A little more water. Let's see how that goes. To get it a little more dry. Wet, of course, not dry. Okay, a little more water on the other side as well to see. Can I get this? This a little wetter? Well, I would say this is not the worst lather I've ever made so far. But that's not saying much, is it? Oh, the one that got away. Let's see. Oh yeah. I have some here. Okay. I know this is not a monster lather, but this will do. And let's see. I think this will be a 3 pass today. Okay, are you ready? Need to find the angle here. A little steeper angle than usually, I would say. But it cuts. So the brush today I paid $9 for. The soap was $7 online. The razor about $10. So I'm sure you could do this cheaper. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I'm already cut myself there. What I don't do for my viewers. I know why. I can feel it. I add too much pressure. I need to this is very light. I need to trust that it will cut. I have to remember that. Rookie mistake, isn't it? So, but you know, me being 4 months into this, or 5, this is just what happens. And all in the name of this. I would say this is not an aggressive razor. Easy to use under your nose, I would say. No blade overhang to cut your ears or your fingers. First pass done. Let's see. Oh yeah, plenty of slickness. I love that soap. A little weaver there. Let's see. Oh yeah. I have a lot down here. Well, some down here as always. So let's go for second pass. With the majority of my growth gone, I don't need as thick a lather. Still, I need for this to be able to create a good cushion to protect the skin. So that we'll have to do. So let's see, heat up the blade. Okay, across the grain, across the growth. I still hear feedback. I don't know if you get this. Down here by the jawline. Usually a lot of growth down there. Okay. Yes, let's see the other way. Plenty of music here. Plenty of feedback. Okay. Okay. This is a nice razor. When you get the angle, I would say it's a little steeper than usual. Maybe it's just because the razor head is a little rounded. That makes it feel that way. Okay, let's feel. I have some here, a little down here. So, as I said, I need a pickup pass. Don't need to go full face, I think. So it's just go straight to pickup. Not a thick layer needed here. Just I'll do the pickup and I will do it against the grain. So it's what a half third pass, you might call this. If ever there was such a thing. Lots of feedback. This actually became a third pass, didn't it? So, let's call it what it is. Third pass. Okay, so let's feel that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's have a little coffee before we move on. Okay, so face cloth, the hottest water you have in your tap. Well, that's what I use. And then, that's very hot today. Okay, so this is your captain speaking. Please fasten your seatbelt, sit back, and use the warm face cloth on your face. Oh, this is heaven. This is steamingly hot. And I managed to put it everywhere. Oh yeah. But I cannot. You should try this. Just give it a couple of goes. Really try this, the hot water. This is just excellent. And I get it everywhere. In my nose, in my ear. Not in my mouth today, so far. Okay. Let's wash that up. Okay. And then actually a little cold water on my fish to prepare it for the Omega alum stick. Here you have it. A little music, I would say. A little feedback down here where I had the little Weber. Nothing on the upper lip. That's unusual for me. I would say a little down here, under the growth of my beard. Okay. But all in all, a good shave. So, cold water, icy cold water into the face cloth. That removes the alum from your skin, and it closes all the pores. So your skin is not open and vulnerable. Oh yeah. This cold cloth, oh yeah. It's magnificent. Okay. So then the hand towel. Wonderful. Okay, today I returned to my original shave balm, the white one, the Nivea Sensitive. It's my preferred one. And I thought, well, if I was to cut myself a lot, this would certainly help restore. Not that I did. I might very well have today. But, oh yeah. Okay, so I also returned to my, what do you call it? The Nivea Soft, the old lady scented. Okay. So and don't be afraid to use too much, because you can use the rest on your elbows. This being Greenland, you always need cream on your elbows as the rest of the face. Oh, this is a great feeling. Scent is up for debate, I would say, but doesn't last that long. So, let's see. I would give this, I would call this 5.7 on the 1 to 6 scale for shaves. Okay, it's a 5.7 shave, this was. And let me run you through what we used today. Okay, the brush. Well, let's start from the beginning. We used the Wilkinson Sword Classic plastic $10 razor. We used the Derby Extra, the blue one, for the first time. Nice blade, lots of smoothness, plenty sharp and cheap. Okay, we used the Omega brush that I paid $9 for, I think. The Parasso Omega brush, and we used my favorite. Let me just show you the lid. The Parasso Green. I really recommend this. I paid $7 for this. So, and then I used my alum stick from Parasso Omega. Sorry. I used the Nivea Sensitive Skin Aftershave Balm and the soft cream. Okay, so that's about it, isn't it? I would very much like for you to like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. I really, really would appreciate that. I appreciate all the ones that already did. Subscribe and hit the bell and share. And I appreciate every comment I get. And I answer everyone usually within the hour, but if I'm at work, maybe during the day, but I answer everyone that writes me. Okay, so remember, we are not obsessed, we are dedicated. With that in mind, see you next time.